Ever wondered if the world would end, not with a bang, but with the TikTok ban? Here we are, folks. The U.S. House of Representatives has passed a recent bill that's got TikTok on the clock. Picture this: a huge hourglass, grains of sand trickling down, each one representing a day TikTok has left in the U.S., unless it parts ways with its parent company, Chinese tech giant ByteDance. Talk about a ticking time bomb. This move is a power play, folks. It's the U.S. government saying, TikTok, your time's up, TikTok. The reason? Good old national security. It's like the U.S. is a protective parent, and TikTok is that shady boyfriend with a mysterious past. Well, in this case, the past is the Chinese Communist Party, and the U.S. wants TikTok to break up with it. After all, wouldn't you want your kid to date someone a tad less controversial? So what happens if TikTok doesn't break up with ByteDance in the next 165 days? Well, the US is ready to play matchmaker and set TikTok up with the ban hammer. Major app stores like those run by Apple and Google would be forbidden to offer TikTok. It's like your favorite ice cream flavor getting yanked off the shelves because the ingredients are deemed potentially harmful. But hey, don't panic. You, the individual user, won't face any enforcement actions. Phew. It's like getting caught in the middle of a food fight in the cafeteria, but not getting detention because you didn't start it. This situation is the equivalent of a high-stakes poker game. ByteDance is holding its cards close to its chest, while the US is calling its bluff. All the while, the world watches, waiting to see who will fold first. So TikTok might be saying sayonara to its American users. Talk about a bad breakup. Now, if you thought the US was the only one giving TikTok the cold shoulder, think again. It seems the global dance floor is getting a little chilly for TikTok. But hey, who said the international tango was easy, right? India stepped up first, swinging TikTok off its feet in 2020. The reason? Well, they cited concerns over data privacy and national security. But between you and me, I think they were just tired of their aunties going viral with their Bollywood dance-offs. Next up was Pakistan, who intermittently banned TikTok. Their reasons read like a laundry list of a strict parent: immoral content, societal disruption, and my personal favorite, it's past your bedtime. Just kidding about the last one, but you get the drift. Then came Nepal, waltzing in with claims that TikTok was detrimental to social harmony. To be fair, I've seen some of those dance challenges. They can be pretty divisive, especially when you've got two left feet. And let's not forget Taiwan, who, in a show of stern footwork, banned TikTok on state-owned devices. They also initiated investigations into potential illegal operations by the app. Maybe they were just trying to crack the code on how to get the perfect TikTok transition. But wait, there's more. The question of TikTok's threat to national security remains a hot topic. Some experts argue that TikTok's espionage potential is limited, unless, of course, your secret defense strategy involves mastering the renegade dance. Others, however, contend that the app could serve as a tool for broader data collection and surveillance. You know, in case Beijing wants to know how many times you've watched that cute cat video. In the end, it seems the world is doing a global tango with TikTok, each country dancing to its own tune of concerns and restrictions. And while the music hasn't stopped yet, one thing's for sure: this dance is far from over. I guess it's not just America that's tired of seeing people flossing on TikTok. But seriously, is TikTok a threat or just the latest victim of technophobia. Let's dive into the global paranoia pool and see if we can swim or if we're just being dragged down by the weight of our own unfounded fears. The question on everyone's lips, and by everyone, I mean a handful of politicians and a bunch of conspiracy theorists, is TikTok a threat to national security? Now I know what you're thinking. Can a platform full of dance challenges, cute pets, and DIY hacks really be a threat? Well, it's not the synchronized dance routines or the abundance of cat videos that has lawmakers concerned. It's the potential for data collection and surveillance. Some experts argue that TikTok's espionage potential is limited to devices linked to national security functions. But let's be real, if our national security is relying on devices that have TikTok installed, we might have bigger problems to deal with. On the other side of the argument, there are those who contend that the app could serve as a tool for broader data collection. To them I say, welcome to the internet, folks. Every platform collects data. It's like saying, I won't go outside because the sky could fall on my head. Hypothetically possible, but highly unlikely. Then there are reports alleging ByteDance's tracking of journalists to identify leaks. If true, that's less James Bond villain and more creepy stalker X. But concrete evidence remains as elusive as my motivation to exercise. It's a contentious issue, and like a family dinner at Christmas, everyone has an opinion. But at the end of the day, we need to remember that TikTok is a platform where people come to create, share, and enjoy content. If anything, the biggest threat might be to productivity levels worldwide. So, the jury's still out on whether TikTok is a harmless dance app or a James Bond villain in disguise. But remember, even if TikTok is a villain, every villain has a backstory. Maybe all TikTok needs is a good therapist. Or maybe, just maybe, we need to stop making mountains out of molehills. So what's next for TikTok? More bans, or will it dance its way out of this mess? Well, let's see. Some countries are eyeing TikTok like it's the last piece of cake at a birthday party, ready to pounce with their banning powers. But then there are those who are all about that free speech life, arguing that a ban would be like telling a mime they can't use their hands. The American Civil Liberties Union and tech nonprofit Fight for the Future are leading the charge, claiming that a TikTok ban would be like stepping into an episode of The Twilight Zone, where the First Amendment is just a distant memory. And let's not forget about the potential impact on marginalized communities. A TikTok ban could hit harder than a breakup text, especially for LGBTQ individuals and people of color who found a platform for their voices on the app. So, as we ponder a world without TikTok, remember this. Only time will tell if TikTok can TikTok its way out of this one. So folks, here's the million-dollar question. Should we save TikTok or embrace the ban? Now imagine a world without viral dance challenges or lip-sync battles. How will we survive without seeing our grandmas bust a move to the latest hip-hop track, or without witnessing our dogs, yes, our dogs, mastering the art of the renegade? It's a terrifying thought, isn't it? And what about the ban? Embracing it could mean embracing a world where we actually have to talk to each other in person. Gasp, a world where we can't hide behind 15-second videos of us pretending to be celebrities. I mean, who would want to live in a world like that? But hey, let's not forget the silver lining here. No more cringy dance-offs or lip-sync disasters. No more waking up in the middle of the night in cold sweat. realizing you've got 0 likes on your latest video. Either way, remember to like, share, and subscribe. We might not have TikTok, but we've still got YouTube.